So I've got a 3.5mm hook on the vise here, and the hook's it's a competition heavyweight, size 10. I also use a 230 on this, which has got a little bit thinner wire, but this one for pulling, when you're fast pulling, a little bit stronger hook, so hence this one, the comp heavyweight, size 10. So I'm going to start with a little bit of brown thread, or black, just whatever. I happen to have brown on here. I'm just going to run in a bit of tying thread. Back up to my tying end point. Snip that tag end off there. And then I've got some black marabou. I'm going to take a healthy pinch of this, probably inch and a half off the stem. And then I'll just roll it in my fingers. Roll it. And then what I like to do is I like to snip the end off. Just take the end off of that, so I've got a straight edge to work with. Right up. And tie that in. Right behind the bead. Touch and turns down the shank. Getting the tail in there. What you can do is you can wrap, to stop tail wraps, wind your thread around the tail a couple of times and then lock that in place like so. And then for the rear of the body I've got this stuff. It's a really small black micro chenille. Really small. The original was just, I think it was just black dubbing or a black chenille, but I like this little spiky stuff. And just take that up to where you would say, if you were tying a fly, you would have the thorax. So take that up to there. And then just whip finish to hold everything. Then we're going to come up and touch and turns. To where we parked that thread. Probably about there actually. Just lock that in. Trim away the excess. Keep that a little bit for later. And then just tidy up this area. What I like to do is I like to take the tail and just with my thumb and forefinger, I just pull that off, thumb and forefinger. But I never have the tail too long. Probably about 1.5 inches. I'll show you at the end. But about 1.5 inches at the tail is probably about right. I've then got this mixture which is a bit squirrel, a bit of rabbit, a little bit hare's ear all blended in. And I want to get quite a big dubbing noodle on there. I say noodle, I'm not American. Dubbing rope. And then what I'll do is I'll work from, there's a reason for it, I'll work from the bead back. So working from the bead back, just as I say, just a thorax area, and then pull your thread tightly through that. Another little pinch at the head. Tiny little rope this time. That's it. So with that locked on there, I put a little bit of varnish on my thread here. Just a tiny bit. And then what I'll do is I'll come in and whip finish nice and tight behind the bead. Like so. And then snip. And that's him in its basic form, but we've got to pull some of this, we got to pull some of this hair out. A little dubbing brush. Scruffy it up a bit. I've used this fly. I've actually used it in the Czech Republic and it works really well, but I've used it in the UK rivers as well. And I've also used it in still waters. It's a really, really good fly. The original was like just a little bit chenille at the back, but with these chartreuse beads it can really make a difference. And that's him, the little Czech streamer. An easy fly to tie and one that really works its magic on rivers or still waters. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please be kind enough to subscribe to my channel. Take care folks, and bye bye.